This is a video game. This is The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, the third entry in the little-known Elder Scrolls series. I said I was going to do this, and now I'm doing it. I'm going to do... I don't know if the intention is to do a full playthrough, of at least finish the main story, main quest. Will that happen? I don't know, but we'll try. We'll go as far as I can make it. I have played this game before, but I've never finished it. And so I hope to see more of it, and experience more of it. Morrowind of it. I have not the best... I played a bit, but again, probably not the best understanding of this game in terms of its things, so feel free to help, because God knows I'm going to need it. Expect frustration, expect constipation, and all other sorts of Asians. I guess I just started a new game. Oh, but I should mention, this is obviously not vanilla. This is, because I can't... God forbid I play a Bethesda game vanilla. This is the Morrowind... It's like Kezama is the guy who's made it or something like that, or something like that. But it's his Morrowind Remastered. So it changes significantly the visuals as well as the gameplay while still keeping it very vanilla. It's not too much changing the gameplay as it is just sort of tweaking and fixing. It's still meant to be something that could appeal to the more purist... solely for procreation Morrowind players, but while still having a bit more modern flair. Each event is preceded by prophecy, but without the hero there is no event. In the waning years of the third era of Tamriel, a prisoner born on a certain day to uncertain parents was sent under guard without explanation to Morrowind, ignorant of the role he was to play in that nation's history.
They have taken you from the Imperial City's prison, first by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay? Wake up. Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name?
I feel like this right here is like the most famous frame of this entire game. If you look up Morrowind, this is what you get. This is what you get. You get pictures of this opening scene. I'm actually going to, since this character I'm going to make, I've done a little bit of planning on what I intend the character to be. It's going to be a battle mage similar to my Skyrim playthrough, and so I'm going to give this character that I'll make it here. You know what we're going to do? Because I plan to also play Oblivion eventually. It's going to be the same character every time. It's going to be a Breton battle mage. And so we're going to stick with that name.
Not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go. Quiet. Here comes the guard.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
Now, it might not look like much, but this is visually improved. Gonna end up playing every single Bethesda game all at the same time. Almost. I felt like this was almost a mistake, considering I'm playing 2 already, but I'm like, yeah, whatever. I don't care.
Get yourself up on.
I have nothing else to... There's nothing else to play.
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
It's very, very nice visuals, I will admit.
You finally arrived, but our records don't show from where.
Okay. Breton. These beautiful, upscaled, adjusted, improved 2002 faces. Guess we'll go with the ponytail. Yeah, we're gonna pick Breton. They get more magic. They resist magic, which is huge. Resist magic is always huge. And then they have this shield on themselves, which is situationally useful, but we'll see.
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release. Head on in.
Ah, yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
You can just like, I'll just go legit. I'll just create custom class. This is actually pretty good. Cause strength, because this is going to be, like I said, battle mage, but mostly battle, at least for the first bit. I'm going to be hitting a lot of things, I think. We'll keep intelligence. Major skills. I can see why this game is difficult for people to play nowadays when you get introduced to this and it's like, you want to pick a class? Well, fucking good luck. How do you know if any of this shit's good? You don't. Long blade. Heavy armor, of course. Block. And then destruction and resto. For minor skills. Athletics. Acrobatic, no, maybe. I don't know how useful stuff like mercantile / speechcraft is in this game. They're not really useful in like any of the Elder Scrolls games I've played, so. Great game, not 100% not going to help though. Way too fun to watch new players bumble around without a clue. Great. I want mysticism as a minor. I don't think we need more magic skills. Got 3. We'll take enchanting and maybe security, just because I've never met a Bethesda game that doesn't have an obscene amount of lockpicking in it. I don't know if we want to have a second weapon skill. I just don't know, because like I think it's just gonna be, if I find a longsword, it's gonna, like, that's it. Just hits thing with big sword. Acrobatics, jump long distance, avoid fall damage. Alteration effects including water breathing and walking, jumping, levitating, burdening, opening, and maybe alteration as well as a minor, to keep like alteration and mysticism as minors, to help with like utility spells. Yeah. I kind of want to take acrobatics because it's funny. It's always been funny. I just think of Oblivion where I'm just jumping randomly and it's like, your acrobatics have improved. How do I name this? Oh, there we go. Spellman. No, spell. Mystic Knight. No, I almost said Mustard Knight. Mustard Knight. Spell Blade. Sure. I hope for your own sake you did at least 2 seconds to look into mechanics or watch a vid about how the game works. I know how this game works. Don't worry. I have played it before. It has been a very long time. I know that, like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, hit chance combat, I don't get what's happening. Like, I know how that works. It's not gonna be like a huge shock. Oh, whatever, this is good enough.
Very good. The letter that preceded you
Hit
mentioned
chance
you were
combat
born
doesn't
under
bother
a
me.
certain sign.
I've played so many
And what
games with
would
hit
that
chance
be?
combat. I'd say that the only thing, and I'll explain it when we get to some combat. Now, do we take the lover because 25 agility is really good? Or do we take the steed because I like going faster? Great. Chat has been paused due to scroll because this game, like every Bethesda game, doesn't lock the mouse. I'm gonna take the steed. I want to go faster. I want to go fast.
Interesting. Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
Sanic, yeah. I am a Breton spellblade, born under the steed. Don't really have a lot of health. Now, when the game says resist magicka 50%, does that mean I just resist 50% of magic attacks? Like, in, like, flat 50%? Because if so, holy shit. That's huge. You now have a stats menu.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
For release by Emperor Uriel Septim VII to the district of Vardenfeld in the province of Morrowind. Cool.
Continue through to the next building and talk to Celes Gravius.
You should learn how to do combat. Pick up. So this is something I've read, is that the dagger, this dagger is what ruins people for this game a lot of times, is that they make a build where they don't have long or short blade, and then they pick up this dagger and then they can't hit anything. I'm skipping these tooltips because I've read them recently doing a test of this game, so.
First, let me take your identification papers. Thank you. Word of your arrival only reached me yesterday. I am Celes Gravius, but my background is not important. I'm here to welcome you to Morrowind.
So, you're going to notice there's a lot more voice acting in this mod pack than the original, because due to the magic of AI, a lot of random NPCs now have voices that normally they wouldn't.
Yes, you're in Morrowind. I don't know why you're here or why you were released from prison.
Which is
at
good, because I
Shipyard,
don't have to read as
but
much
your
then.
authorization comes directly from Emperor Uriel Septim VII himself. And I don't need to know any more than that. When you leave this office, you are a free man. But before you go, I have instructions on your duties. Instructions from the Emperor. So pay careful attention. This package came with the news of your arrival. You are to take it to Caius Cosades in the town of
Caius
Balmora.
Cosades.
Go to the South Wall Corner Club and ask for Caius Cosades. They'll know where to find him. Serve him as you would serve the Emperor himself. I also have a letter for you and a dispersal to your name.
Wow, 87 gold. Thanks, guys. Really spending.
Report to Caius Cosades in Balmora. I can't tell you where to find him. Balmora is north of Seda Neen. The road passes Pelagiad Village and Fort Pelagiad, crosses a deep ravine, passes Fort Moonmoth, then turns west across the Odai River.
I like how they're just like, take the silt
South
strider.
Wall Corner Club is in...
And Morrowind. This is it. This is the Morrowind. This is it. And now I'm going to do something risky. I'm going to Alt-Tab to see if I can fix chat. Don't worry, the game's don't give it a second. It might there we go. See, it's back. I'm also going to do some adjusting of some of the visual settings. I have to turn off depth of field because depth of field sucks. And then I'm going to turn... No, I think that's actually set properly. Yeah, there we go. Surprisingly, this game actually runs pretty poorly when you have all these mods on it. It's hard to see, but there is an FPS counter in the top left. It's very small. But it's like at in certain areas, like 70, 70...
Sorry, stranger. My time is short, so get on with it.
Oh, it's this character.
Are you the one that boat dropped off? Odd to see a boat arrive at that time of the day. Hope the Imperials treated you okay. I swear they took my ring. I swear one of the guards has it. I had it last week before their weekly Let's Shake Down Fargoth ritual. An engraved healing ring, family heirloom of mine. You haven't seen it, have you?
Do I give the poor Bosmer his ring? I know people don't like this character for some reason. I genuinely don't know why. Is it just because he's annoying? Here's your ring.
You found it! Amazing! Thank you, thank you. You are now my favorite friend. I'll be sure to tell the others, especially my friend Ariel, who runs the trade house here. Go see him. He'll be happy to see you now.
Okay. I just remember there's a book you can steal up here. That's worth a lot. I have no clue why people hate certain characters in multiple Elder Scrolls games. Eh. Also have to adjust the sound. Sound's gonna be difficult for this. I'm sorry. Ooh, what is that? Oh. That was something. What was that? Yeah. Ooh. Iron shard axe. Iron shard axe. So yeah, this mod pack has a lot of visual stuff, as you can tell. A lot more foliage, a lot more sound effects, of course a bunch of post-processing effects to help make the lighting not as flat. I feel like right here, like right about like getting out of this office is where like in the modern day where 80% of Morrowind playthroughs end.
Welcome to Aril's Trade House. I'm Aril, publican and proprietor. Don't take what doesn't belong to you. You're a new face here. If you want to buy from me, you have to barter. If you want a little advice, free to new customers, just ask. Would you like to hear about our most popular potions, our most popular scrolls?
Barter?
Welcome, welcome. You are among friends. What can I
Do you
get
want to buy all this stuff I stole? Do you want this Flynn? How about this axe? How about that book I stole? How about these eggs?
Care to
Okay,
trade?
we now have some gold. Let's buy a weapon and some armor. So we need to look for a long blade. Iron longsword. Iron longsword. One of those. Iron armor, perhaps? Steel? Ooh, steel. Steel. Ooh, do we go for steel? Still? I don't know if I have enough money for that. The iron looks significant. Well, let's buy the iron cuirass. Let's see if we can get any of the steel stuff. Greaves. Gauntlet. A shield? Fuck it.
There's someone watching me.
Okay. Let's armor up. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Cool. We're armored. We don't have a helmet. I should have bought a helmet. Do I have enough gold for a helmet? Maybe not. Maybe in a little bit. I know there's like a baby dungeon over here, like a baby bandit dungeon. Let's do it. Like, this is pretty much as far as I've gotten in testing. Making sure that just like the mod pack worked and I installed it correctly. One of the things, I did look up a little bit of advice, and one of the things was to make sure to abuse rest or the wait function. Especially considering that walking like this just drains your fatigue. So you wait and I rest an hour, and now my character has energy again, and then we go inside. All right, let's do this. Bandit number 1. Please. This is why people don't play Morrowind. Because it looks like a slap fight. So I will say what the big issue I think with Morrowind's combat nowadays, it's not hit chance combat. Many games still use hit chance combat. If you've played an MMO, if you've played World of Warcraft, that's hit chance combat. The big difference is feedback. Better games with better hit chance combat systems have better feedback. You have numbers popping up saying whether you're hitting or not. You have animations showing a character dodging or you missing or like I said, like things popping up saying dodge, dodge, miss, 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 instead of just like you waving a fucking stick in front of their face. That, I think, is the big reason people have issues with this game in terms of its combat. It's the lack of feedback. If this game had better feedback, I feel like it wouldn't be as annoying to play. I didn't buy any potions. God. See, very true. I don't think a lot of people would connect that WoW is hit chance combat like Morrowind. Yeah, and I think the reason why is that, you know, if you've played, especially if you've gone back recently and like played like WoW Classic or anything like that, where the early levels of WoW are filled with you taking 30 seconds to kill a single wolf because every other hit is miss, 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 dodge, miss. And the thing is that the reason why that's not as annoying, it's annoying, but it's not as annoying, is because in WoW you have a nice sound effect of like there's like a whooshing sound effect when you miss, and there's a big pop-up that says miss. I might have to actually go back and get more health pots or something. Yep. All right, we're gonna go get some health potions. Actually, do I have? No, wait. I have a healing spell. Yeah, there we go. See, I put points into Resto, because Resto is a legitimate school of magic. I'm gonna save. Ow. Ow. Ow, she's fucking throwing shit at me.
Oh, you die! Stupid!
Combat. Dungeon complete, I think. Steel Wakizashi. Oh, a short blade. Moon sugar. Kern. Common shirt. Expensive shoes. Skooma. Iron shield, moon sugar, peaceful gem. Chitin greaves, iron shield, which I have. I'm gonna take a moment to save the video game. Oh, I want that. So there's this option in the menu. Always use best attack. Is that something I should have on? Drowning. What is this? Whatever that is. Standard Rising Force Potion. Which is... I don't know. It does... I don't know what that does. Netch leather left pauldron. Ooh. Thief ring. There's a bunch of gold here I can't really see. What is that ring? Fortify agility, speed, and personality for 30 seconds. Cast when use. Ooh, a torch. Can I use torches? Can I just like stick that in my hand? Oh, I can. Perfect. That's nicer. Holy shit. See if I missed anything. Part of me kind of feels like I want some really hardcore Morrowinders to come in here, people who really love this game, and for me to just clown on them a little bit, jest on them of like just oh, this combat is fire, and just just swing empty missing swings.
Do you have the key? You have the key. This is an honor for me.
You honor me. Please speak.
Now, is there something that other way, that way? Is that just like a pit, like a water pit, or can I go there? Excuse me. Oh God, a little hiccup beat. Oh, there's a skeleton. That means loot. Probably. What's he got? Iron saber. Bone meal. Basket. Fishing pole. I'm almost out of breath. Oh God. What's it? Scroll of whatever. Gold. Is this loot randomized, or is it preset, or is it both? Is it like some things are preset items and others are just random? And to be fair, any advice you tell me may or may not be invalidated by one of the mods in this pack. So, I appreciate it, but It might not be true, and it's not your fault. We did it! We did a dungeon. We did a Bobby dungeon, and we're not dead. So is that sword better than the one we have? Iron saber, chop, slash, thrust. Chop, slash, thrust. Better chop and slash, worse thrust. Or, yeah. 5 to 18, 3 to 18, 1 to 18, 4 to 16. Speed, 1.4. 1.35. I'm gonna go keep the saber, or keep the sword. Who are you?
I haven't seen your face before. Would you like a little advice? Or are you looking for someone in particular?
And she's telling you if you have to sleep outside, eh. Yeah, who knows with mods, but the only time loot really changes in containers. Okay.
Welcome to Aril's Trade. You will have to get rid of that moon sugar if you want.
He doesn't want me to have moon sugar in my inventory. Okay. How do you know? What kind of brain power do you have that you can tell I have moon sugar on me? I'm guessing the skooma is bad too.
Welcome to Aril's Trade. Interested in purchasing anything?
Open 40 to 60 points on touch. Soul trap. I'm not going to use soul trap for a while. Probably. Take a soul gem. Take all this other shit I picked up. I remember that these mushrooms are needed for a quest. Somewhere. Oh no, not the shield. I want that's my shield.
May I interest you in
Buy
something?
a steel helmet. And some potions. Potion of restore health. Potion of restore fatigue. Fortify strength, personality, fortify fatigue, fortify endurance, fortify agility.
See something you like?
Morrowind definitely has the least amount of random / level changes compared to Oblivion or Skyrim. Okay. Oh yeah. We look like a tin man. Let's go.
Yes, what do you want? If you're looking to get out of Saint-Denis, new here, take the Silt Strider to Vivek or Balmora. Fast and cheap. No trouble with wild animals, and smugglers, and bandits, and outlaws. Go see Darva Mechlaren over at the Strider Port, over the bridge and east along the water, and tell her Vodunius Nucius sent you.
Okay. The AI voice is actually pretty good. It's pretty good because it's just like,
I suppose it is my duty to help.
I'm assuming they just trained it off of whatever each of the different ones, like each race having a voice, and that's it. It's nice. It doesn't. I don't have to read everything. And I'm not one of those people who don't like to read in a video. No, I don't mind reading. It's just that like. And see, the thing is that I don't mind reading when I'm playing alone. That lightning is really loud. I don't mind when I'm playing alone, but it's either I have to read, my out loud, or it's just like minutes of me just being quiet and like reading, you know. Doesn't make for the best. Actually, I wonder if okay, you know, this is where I'm, okay. Is this where I'm doing sound settings for this? It's aura, main settings. Shift plus this key will display a menu. We can adjust the volume for the currently playing aura tracks. Okay, well, let's put the effects back up like it says I should. Shift V. Ah, thunderstorm. Default, let's make that like 50%, please. See, loud but not deafening. I'm stuck. What the fuck are you? Oh, you're a mud crab. Someone being attacked by a mud crab? What are these effects I'm seeing at the bottom of my screen? I'm seeing her. Is that the noise the mud crab's making? What the fuck are you? Morrowind. Game of the year 2002. It just makes me laugh. It's funny. Riveting gameplay. You know, what I think is funny about it is that in the who's the deadman? In the same like couple years, you know what's a game I think of that's from like I think it's pretty contemporary because this is 2002. Let me look it up. See what. Okay. See, this is what I mean. So Morrowind came out in 2002 and has gameplay like this. And I know that it's not like, oh, it's hit chance gameplay. I know. In 1999, there was this little game called System Shock 2 that had gameplay it's like an RPG, but it has like real-time action game gameplay. And so I think, especially today, in the modern era, why is it so loud? Thunderstorm. 40. Never played but heard of System Shock? Well, System Shock, especially 2. Like 2 still holds up amazing. Like 1's pretty hard to get into if you play the original version nowadays, but 2 still holds up extremely well. And it's great. I love System Shock 2. I should probably stream System Shock 2. That's a great game. And like it has like live action, like full real-time combat. It's atmosphere. It's really good. And so I feel like it's easier, especially to a modern day, to sell like a game like System Shock to someone than Morrowind. Okay, so I found a corpse while traveling near Sedanin. It seems to be the corpse of one Processius Vitellius. Based on some items found on his body, he's carrying a parchment which looks like tax records. He had 200 gold in his body, probably taxes he's collected. You cannot read during battle. Apparently I'm in battle. still in battle. Waiting here is illegal. Proceus Villelius. All right. He had 200 gold on him. Last person who had to pay 200 gold was Drarin Thyrillus. So I'm going to assume he murdered him. Maybe. I don't know. I guess I go...
You have something to
I guess
say.
I tell the Imperials about it. I like how everyone's holding a torch. It's cute.
If there is anything I can do, I am humbly at your service.
Hello.
Your timing is excellent. I am looking for someone to lead a band of adventurers to Firemoth Fort.
I didn't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
This Imperial fort offshore to the west was captured years ago by the undead horde of Grurn, who literally marched out of the ocean and overran the garrison there. The survivors were forced
I think
to leave
I'm a little
behind the ward of
underqualified for this.
Akavir, and I'm looking for someone to lead a group to retrieve it.
No,
Not the
no,
answer
thank
I was
you.
hoping for.
I'm.
I hope you reconsider. Let's hear it.
Oh no, 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 thank you. Murder.
Murdered? What a waste. Processus was a good man. I'd been wondering why we hadn't heard from him in a few days. Still, these are dangerous times we live in, and these sorts of things will happen. Did you happen to find the tax money he'd collected? I hate to be so callous, but I do have a job to do.
Do I give the money back?
You did? How odd that he was murdered but not robbed. Your honesty is
I actually
appreciated,
didn't
I
even
can
think
tell
of
you
that. He was murdered, but he wasn't
Forget
robbed.
this. In fact,
I'm
if
that
you're
big of an
looking for
idiot.
some money for yourself, I'd like to see the murderer of Processus punished. Killing an emperor's tax collector is punishable by death. Find his murderer.
Yeah, don't kill the
bring him
tax
to
man.
justice, and the census
Or if you're gonna
excise
kill the
office
tax
will
man,
pay
make sure you
500
fucking get rid of the
seconds.
body. Okay.
Hope you'll bring that murderer to justice.
All right, I'm listening.
Hey, hey, what mod is that AI voice? That's a very good question. I don't know, because I installed this under a mod pack, so...
I have a feeling that you and I are about to become very close.
The mod pack is from Wabbajack, and it's Morrowind Remastered. That's the one. Somebody finally got him. No surprise, no one likes a tax collector. Oh, okay, so Lady in the Lighthouse.
You're new to Satanin, right? Someone finally got him, huh?
Alright, it's the same dialogue. How pretty. Oh my god, are those the in the sky in the stars? Are those the actual signs? That's is like, cuz they look specifically like brighter. Are those the actual constellations? Yeah, very cool. That's so cool. You Enwa. That's no need for that kind of language here.
Welcome to Saint Denis, stranger. Is there some
They're dead.
Processus murdered. No, tell me it's not so. He was the gentlest man I've ever met. He and I had become so close in the past few months. I don't know what I will do without him. I've only seen him get angry once or twice and never raised a hand to anyone. This is so sad. Well, not even angry, I suppose. I saw him arguing once with foreign Gilneth about his taxes. He thought Processus had been levying too much and skimming off the top for himself. Ridiculous. Processus wouldn't have done such a thing, I'm sure of it. Please find out what happened, friend. And if you find out what became of
To his
Processus's
ring.
at the
Okay.
East, my time is precious.
Foreign Gilneth. Crazy how good that AI voice is. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. Yeah. You know, I just thought of something. I wonder if they trained it using Oblivion lines as well, because Oblivion and Morrowind share a lot of voice actors. Almost all of them, I think, are like the same. So I wonder if they, if to feed it more data to get it to sound better, if they use the Oblivion lines. Can I like look up people's home? I forget that the map is just like right here. Should I see? Does any of these people's Draylen, Thuris, Fargoth, and then Shack? Okay, there it is. I feel like I should save.
What do you want?
Murder.
That fetcher? You're damn right I did him in.
He just
and a good
admits
thing,
it.
too. He was skimming a load of money from all of us honest people, overcharging us on our taxes and keeping the difference for himself. He was always flaunting his money around, showing off his new clothes and jewels. So, I killed the bastard and left his body out there to rot, with all his ill-begotten gold still on him.
No excuse for murder.
You're one of them, huh? Come to kill me? Well, give it your best shot. I've no problem spilling more of the blood of the Emperor's lackeys.
Goodbye.
Die, fetcher!
I probably should have rested before the... I will use one of my valuable restore fatigue potions.
Die,
The popcorn eating emoji.
My time is
how about we're just gonna find a nice spot to rest for a moment. Resting here is illegal. Please. I just wanna rest. Okay, so if the big reason why a lot of people today are put off of trying Morrowind is the combat, I think like a big part 2 or like the second reason is probably specifically the fatigue. Like, okay, I don't move very quickly, and that drains fatigue, and so if I want to get to that spot without draining all my fatigue, I have to hold shift and like NPC RP walk to that place. I think especially for like someone today playing with like games like today, like modern games, where the movement speed that you move at normally, like when I'm not holding shift, would be like walking, and people would be expected that like, oh, if you're sprinting, yeah, sure, you lose stamina.
I suppose it is my duty to help those less fortunate than myself.
What's this about?
I know it will get better as I level up, but it's gonna just take a while. Okay. Once more, with feeling.
What do you want? That fetcher? You're one of them, huh?
Come on.
You in.
How much health does this man have? Okay, we're just gonna let stamina regen. He can't really do much damage to me. He's literally like punching me while I'm wearing a full suit of armor. I should just use this guy to train up block and heavy armor. God damn it. She's just looking at me like, what the fuck are you doing? The only spell I have is a fire spell, and he's a fucking dark elf, meaning he has what, 75% fire resist or something like that. This is fantastic. Yeah, that's one way to put it. Here's the meme. Morrow Boomers see this game, or Morrow Boomers see this and say, "Yo, this gameplay is fire."
You in.
Lovely evening.
Speak, traveler.
Heavy armor up. Oh yeah. Victory. Was it? Who lost? Who truly lost? Man didn't even have anything worth stealing. Wait, did I loot that other thing? Yeah, I did. All right. Chat one. The 10 people who give a shit about Morrowind. You know, I like giving the people who like Morrowind a bit of a hard time because they're so adamant about how much they love this game. I appreciate that. I do think that there is a lot of value in this game. I do think it's a really good game, but it is easy to poke fun at them and the game.
Welcome to Ariel's Trade. Everything is priced to go.
Take the book and all the salt rice. And that, and that. They trash talk every other test game. That's the problem. Well, I see why, because they think that every other one is bad. Again, not all of them, but like I think that at the most, the people who are big fans of this game would, I think all of them would admit that they think that this game is better than all of them, all the other ones. And yeah. What are these? Dire frost arrows. Well, I'm not going to use those. If this VTuber isn't a gay man, I'm leaving and reporting this channel. Do it. Do it.
Care to trade? An honor. Go ahead, stranger.
My time is precious, so many.
Reported for promoting terrorism.
Hello. I heard you had been asking around about his murder. I'm glad to see this matter brought to its completion. Here's your reward. Good to see there are still some citizens who understand their loyalty to our emperor.
Cool. What does he train?
My prices.
Sneak, acrobatics, light armor. Oh. 500 gold for that. That's not bad. It only took like my pride trying to fight that guy for 10 minutes. I guess I can give the lady back her ring, right? Sorry, just reading something.
Greetings and salutations.
Like, is this ring worth anything? Like, is it just like you sell it? Yeah, it's just worth a lot of money.
go ahead. I hope I can help. Oh, you found the ring I gave him. Thank you so much. It's good to have something to remember him by, though I'll never see him again. Here, take this. He usually
2 standard
traveled with a
restore
couple
health
when he was
potions.
doing his job,
Sweet.
but he didn't this last time.
My time is...
Imagine dying in a setting where there's healing potions and healing magic. Like, how bad do you have to be to die in something like that?
Speak, traveler.
This is a wondrous encounter.
Let's hear it.
Can we hurry this along?
What's this about?
What's the surprise? When I play Morrowind, I keep named items because I don't know if they're quest items. Oh, good. I can sell a quest item. That's great. That's good to know. Resting here is illegal. Illegal. And now there are enemies. Now it's illegal. It's illegal. Illegal. Now it's not illegal. Okay, I wasn't looking at those street signs. Vivek, Pelagiad, Vivek, Ebonheart, Belmora. Okay, but like, if I go this way, is this way shorter or is this way shorter to get to Balmora? I guess I could just take the Silt Strider. Choices. Choices in my video game?
You have something to say to me?
I don't believe it. Elder Scrolls games are not about choice. They're not about players making decisions on how they shape the game. They are about Todd Howard. They are about being whatever the next gimmick that Bethesda thought up for their game is. Oh, it's the thing. Iron Spark Sword. Scroll of Icarian Flight. Wonder what that does. Weird. I feel like if you had only ever played Oblivion or Skyrim and then you played Morrowind, you'd think it's like a completely different setting. You would think it's like Morrowind feels like the actual place in the setting. Like it feels like a horrible, awful place that's just like shit. Desolate. This place feels very desolate. Cavern door to Zane's Sipuli. Okay. Can't rest here. There are enemies nearby. Oh no, a rat. Bandits?
Run while you can.
Yes. Oh, fuck. Woo! Just you wait until I get a ranged spell.
I had some fun.
Moving right along. Now, I know the easy way to get to this place would be, oh, just use the Silt Strider. The game even says it, but all those Morrowind players are like, oh, fast travel bad. So we're walking this bitch. So none of these signs say about Mora, and I know the sign pointed the other direction back here, but like now I'm getting worried. Balmora is also the name of a planet in Star Wars. I don't know which one came first. I bet this game blew fucking people away. I bet people were so fucking amazed by this. You know, I remember in being in grade school having I had an Xbox with Oblivion, Xbox 360 with Oblivion. And I remember I had a friend who had Morrowind on his Xbox, his original Xbox. He had the Morrowind, the Xbox version of it. And I remember we talked about it, and just an interesting thing of how, just a weird sort of connection of him having that one and me having Oblivion, him having Morrowind. What is this?
I'm a miner in the Shulk egg mine, but I'm just out here taking a break.
Oh.
I'm a miner in the Shulk egg mine.
Okay. I think 100. I feel like it's so funny how Bethesda, Oblivion feels compared to this. Oblivion is so, just in terms of how it looks as well, is so, I would argue, much more like bog standard fantasy, and Morrowind feels like weird alien land. Wow, that fog transition is real awkward. It's got mushrooms. It's got weird mushrooms and giant bug things. And oh, hey, Balmora. And racism and slavery. And then you go and play Oblivion, and it's just like, oh, have you heard of the High Elves? You have my ear, citizen. Blab Mora. Can I steal all this shit? I'll steal all this shit. They don't want you to know that the stuff in the crates is free. You can take it home. Outfitter. Oh. Ask it. Trader. I remember hearing about Oblivion when it first came out. My first thought was, it's not multiplayer. Garbage. Went back to playing Counter-Strike. See, it was interesting for me because for the longest time in my life, growing up, I think 2 of the houses I lived in.
Don't press your luck.
Okay, lady, calm down.
On your honor.
2 of the houses I lived in growing up around the Xbox, the original Xbox, and the 360 era, early 360 era, I didn't have reliable internet, and so. Even on my computer, which I had at the time, when I played computer games, I only ever played single-player games. And same with like all the consoles. It was just like, you know, when you don't have good internet, you can't, you know, it's just a case of like, yep, I'm playing the game by myself. It didn't stop me from buying and playing multiplayer games and just end up playing. Like, I played so much Battlefront 2. I have never played Battlefront 2 online. I have exclusively played that game with bots because I didn't have good internet. I am over encumbered.
You'll find the best prices right here.
Go ahead.
Good old dial-up days. It was the era where like dial-up was kind of on its way out, and that more reliable, like, I don't know what the term is, internet would be started to be more popular. Granted, nowhere near as fast as like modern day internet, but you know, more reliable. You don't have to worry about like picking up the phone and disconnecting yourself, and just more, and where you can have, you know, that sort of better internet. But it was a case of either we didn't have it, or it was difficult to get like a console set up for internet, or even a computer set up for internet, outside of literally getting like a 100-foot long Ethernet cable and running it straight to the router or the modem.
I am blessed to be at your service, Outlander.
Here, buy all this stuff I stole from all the what's it called, the outside, from all the baskets. I like how they let me keep the tax record. Do you have anything good?
Something I can do for you, Outlander?
Arrow. Oh, I can filter weapons. Bargain. Yeah, whatever. What is this? Spoiled cure disease potion. Potion. Mixed together the word potion and poison. You know what? I'm gonna jinx it. I'm gonna say it. It has been an hour and 23 minutes and the game has not crashed. Ooh, I know a guaranteed way to crash this mod pack though. Because of the graphics mod, the graphics add-on mod, or whatever the fuck it's called, the video menu here, if I click video, the game will crash 100% of the time. Do you repair stuff?
Find the best prices right here. Go ahead.
Built-in crash button. Yeah, exactly. It's a feature. It's a feature. It's like how, you know, when some games or something like that. I think in I think it's in the Bethesda games too. I think in Skyrim and Oblivion or stuff like that. I think if you open the console and type in QQQ, the game will just close. You enter in QQQ. It's that essentially. It's just click that, game crash. 100%. Are you the trader?
Javier knows why you are.
You know what? I just realized I never picked up the skooma and the moon sugar I left outside of that store in the starter town.
Well,
God damn it. Although I'm gonna say, I'm gonna use the Silt Strider. I'm just gonna go back and get that because I know it doesn't cost very much. Oh, I think this mod pack actually has fast travel. I am going to.
Well, where would you like to go?
I am going to try to not use it, at least until I get to the place for the first time. There are some times where it's just like, I'm gonna teleport if I have to. If it's gonna be like back and forth, a lot of times I'm just gonna teleport.
Traveler.
I feel like I have played, in this last hour and a half, I have played more than most people who have attempted to play Morrowind. I feel like most people don't make it out of this town. You know, let's try it. Let's try the fast travel. There's a built-in mod fast travel. Let's try it out. So if I just hit the map, and if I just click on Balmora, travel to Balmora, go.
Where would you like to go?
There you go. Wow. Here I am.
I will listen.
Listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Wrong place. I had to look for what the... What was it? What am I looking for? I gotta look for... Caius Casades. Caius Casades. Corner club called South Wall. There it is, Southwalk Corner Club.
Hello, friend. I'm that old sugar tooth. I'm not sure where he's living now, but Bacola Closius?
Gotta talk to the owner.
Sorry, stranger. My time is short. So
Are you the owner?
get on
No.
with it.
No. I don't. You've got to be the owner.
Good day. Do you seek
Are you
my
the owner?
services?
No, you're not. Who fuck owner?
Greetings.
Oh, you sell thievery stuff. Master's lockpick. Quality, journeyman. Well, I have yet to actually have to lockpick anything, so.
What? I don't offer any service.
Who owns this fucking joint?
Anything you wish. Bacola Closius. He's the Bacola Closius.
Khajiit has what Outlander needs.
Hurry this up, will you?
These bill. Oh, there he
Good
is.
day, I'm Bacola Closius. Old Caius rents a little bed and basket just up the hill on the north edge of town. Go out the front door, not the upper door to the terrace, then right up the stairs, then left at the top of the stairs, and down to the end of the street.
I feel like these directions you get from people they remind me of, like, if you've ever done any sort of if you've ever done like a language learning any sort of like thing to learn a language, they remind me of stuff like that, where it's like so robotic, the directions it gives you. It's like it's trying to teach me, like, okay, we've taught you all the words in English on how to, like, say go left, go right, go straight. Now you have to repeat them in a sentence and make sure you know, like, it's that sort of thing. I think I found him.
Go ahead, stranger. What? Yes, I'm Caius Casades. But what do you mean you were told to report to Caius Casades? What are you talking about?
Report to Caius Casades.
So you've been told to report to me and deliver a package. Perhaps you'll let me look at it.
Yes.
Yes, very interesting. So, it says here the Emperor wants me to make you a novice in the blades.
So,
and that means you'll be following my orders.
Why did Bethesda not give him a shirt?
Are you ready to follow my orders? Good. Welcome to the service, novice. Now you belong to the blades.
What was Bethesda saying? What did they mean by this?
You can use my bed if you need to rest, but leave my personal stuff alone unless I say otherwise. If you like, you can improve your modest skills with our blades trainers now. Or if you're in a hurry, I can give you orders right away. But don't forget to visit the blades trainers.
Blades trainers?
These blades agents offer training, not free, of course, but cheap for a fellow agent. Look for Rithleen, Tyre Malin, and Nine Toes here in Balmora. In Caldera, see Surain
okay, I got it.
In Aldrun, see Gilda.
Caius
I'm
Casades.
the Imperial Spy Master for Morrowind. And since I'm the ranking blades agent in Morrowind, you report to me. You follow orders and we'll get along fine.
Caius is actually such a meme, gotta love him. I like it's like, this is the man, I get it, he's supposed to be a spy, but he's shirtless and like a drug addict, or posing at least as a drug addict.
First thing, Pilgrim, you're new, and you look it. Here's 200 drakes. Go get yourself a decent weapon, or armor, or a spell. And second thing, you need a cover identity. Around here, freelance adventurer is a common profession. Sign on with the Fighters Guild, or Mages Guild, or Imperial Cult, or Imperial Legion. Advance in the ranks, gain skill and experience, or go out on your own. Look for freelance work or trouble. Then when you're ready, come back, and I'll have orders.
I like how it's like you go here, you wander across this alien planet looking for this man, and this man tells you to fuck off and go find a job.
You can always just wander around and ask for work. Hunt monsters and sell their hides, collect ingredients for alchemists, prey on bandits and smugglers, search ruins for loot. All you need are better skills and conditioning, and knowledge of Morrowind. And spend what...
Alright, okay, got it. Tells me to get a job. Athletics, oh wait, no, where was... Ritleen, that was one of the trainers. Let's see what she does.
Nice to see you, friend.
Blades?
I'm a blade too, and I report to Caius like you. Yes, we aren't trying to
Oh, she gives you some free stuff.
And as you rise in rank, your discount increases. Still, we have to live, and training.
Okay, training.
Anything I can do for you?
Long blade, medium armor block. Oh, I got something in my eye. Sorry, like, yeah. There's like something stuck in my eyelash. But holy shit, that's expensive. Do one.
I'm a blade too. Basic skill training is cheap. We give you discounts for higher. You will have to get rid of that move. You will have to get rid of that.
Dude, come on.
All right, I'm intrigued.
Like, I'm
Go
not
ahead.
gonna sell you the moon sugar.
That's it. She's gone too far. I'll see her disgraced.
You know, like, you
before
don't
the
have.
council. Yes.
What did she give me? Steel cuirass and a steel helmet. Well, great. How? I don't know why that armor looks. That armor looks so boobular. Look how. Oh my god. Oh, what did he give me? He gave me like a alchemy thing. Okay.
See something you like?
I'm gonna buy all your health pots and fatigue pots.
May I interest you in
Enchant,
something?
mysticism, or resto? Well, nothing of that for now. I guess we go join a guild. Trader. Guild of Mages, Guild of Fighters, okay. I am over encumbered. What if I drop them? What did I pick up? Put that potion there. I'm still over encumbered. I'll put that other potion there. Does gold have weight in this? Please tell me no. It's that armor I picked up or was given. Should sell sell that.
You'll find the best prices right here.
So, was heavy armor a mistake? Not in vanilla? Okay. Gold. Good. I like how they just let you steal all this shit. Wait, what did I just take? Cup. There we go. How's Hlalu?
Anytime you're ready. Just don't keep
Alchemist, fine clothier. Gotta get rid of that moon sugar.
The finest potion. I'm honored to do business with you.
Take this, because I'm never going to use it. I'm not doing alchemy. I don't care what you give me or who you send. I'm not doing alchemy. I just find it funny. Imagine, like, you say to someone comes in and says, it's like, unless you get rid of those drugs, I'm not doing a deal with you. And then you watch as they, like, go to the side and they put all of, like, their drug paraphernalia on the ground in the corner and then walk back up to the counter and be like, okay, they're gone. Mages Guild.
Are you looking for me? You want to join the Mages Guild?
Join the Mages Guild. Yes. I'm now a member of the Mages Guild. Duties.
I don't have any duties for
Speak with the Jira. Okay. What's this? Mages Guild supply chest. Ooh. Yoink. Use your nope. You
Looking
nope.
for something in particular?
Are you the person? Nope. Are you? You are. Hello. Barter.
Its scent is
Wow, how
unfamiliar.
racist. The only person who will buy the moon sugar and skooma is the Khajiit. And she'll buy it for a lot. Holy shit. That's a lot of fucking... She'll buy it for fucking... Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, cat people. You're great. Duties? Mushrooms? She wants... I think I might... I have 3 of 4 of these ones. I have the Luminous Rasula. Thank you, Khajiit. Very cool, yeah. I have the Rasula, the Corprinus, and the Fascia. Bungler's Bane. Warns you not to eat Bungler's Bane. Okay, yeah, we need to get one more. One more. We need to get Bungler's Bane. What do you do? Spells.
Good to see you. Do you need my services?
These are all. These are some of these are restro. Flame guard. Just reflect. Do you use some of these spells? No. Detrain, enchant, conjuration.
It needs
At your service, Outlander.
Hello, friend. I'm Moraine Dren. Welcome to Balmora. If you have a
Swift
question,
swim.
I'll be happy to answer it. Or try, anyway. And if it's just a little advice you'd like, that's fine, too.
Water walking, water breathing. Those are pretty cheap. Those could come in handy. Did I take alteration as a minor? I think I did. Actually, this is the first time in the entire game I'm actually looking at my my skills past the start of past character creation. I did take alteration. I took a lot of schools of magic, and I bet I'm not going to use many of them. I'm going to forget. It's going to be a case of, oh no, I've scrolled chat again. God damn it. God damn this game.
What can I do for you?
Magic is my speciality. How can I help you?
All right, everyone hold on to your butts. I gotta alt-tab the game again. There we go. Oh, wow. Game didn't even fucking flinch. Holy shit.
Do not disturb me unless you have money.
I'm actually gonna take a sip of water. I realize again, it's been an hour and a half, and I haven't had, almost 2 hours, and I haven't had a single thing to drink. I don't know what it is. It's like it's the cycle. It's like a psychological thing where I have my water bottle right here, and the weird thing where I don't drink the water, but the fact that I just have the water next to me makes me like, oh, don't worry about it. I have the water. I don't have to get water. I don't have to. There's water there, but I never actually drink it. Can I get like an actual, like, ranged spell?
Good day, Outlander. Are you interested in something? Magic is my speciality. How can
fire
I help
damage.
you?
Target. Magnitude. 100. Magnitude. What is the one I have that, what does it do? 15 to 30 points of fire damage on touch.
Do not disturb me unless you have money.
So let's do target. What is 15 to 30? Point cost spell chance 57. To let's say 20. 15 to 20? 15 to 15 damage? 10 to 15 damage? 10 to 20. Man, 63% is not very good. Area 1, no, what is the chance I have of this one that I have equipped? Fire's Bite, I have a cost chance 52. So I'm assuming that the chance goes up with my skill.
See anything you like, Outlander?
15 to 20. For fire shoot. Fire blip. It's not that strong. fire blip. 5 to 20 points of damage on target. Neat. So there is a mod that allows for like hotkeys extended. That's what it is. I don't remember how to use it though. So like F, here it is. Okay. So you add, so you do all this. So here, as you can see, you can add a bunch of you can add items and stuff and spells to here. So if I want to switch between spells, let's say, okay, so let's do, I want magic. I'm going to put that there. And then I'm going to put that there. And so now I can just switch between these two by hitting these buttons, by hitting 6 and 8 on the keyboard. I don't actually have to equip them, like in the menu. Divine intervention. I should probably these also don't weigh very much. These I'll sell this book. Sell the soul gems. Now, I remember from my previous playthrough, but just again, this previous playthrough I did of this game was years ago and I never finished it. I remember I used this area right here to store all my shit. Anything I wanted to just keep for whatever reason, I just dropped it here. I don't know if that's the best way to do it, but it worked. Alright, so we joined the Mages Guild. We gotta go hunt mushrooms. Gotta get some mushrooms. Let's go next door and join the Fighters Guild, too. Because why not?
Can you ask your
Cover your
question
mouth.
quickly? I must be going.
Well, speak up. What do you want? Are you
Join the Fighters Guild. Sign me up.
I
Orders.
have a very simple contract to end an infestation of cave rats. Go to Drain Thelis's house. It's here in Balmora, along the river on the east side. Ask her where the rats are coming from. Kill the rats and get your payment from Drain Thelis. Report back to me once you've taken care of this.
If I can't handle some fucking rats, I'm gonna uninstall the game.
You've got my ear. Let's hear it.
I'm over encumbered. Did I need to pick up 10 Journeyman Hammer? I don't think I even have Armorer as a skill. No, I don't. I'm still over encumbered. What is so heavy? It's all this shit. Nope, that wasn't all that. Or was it? Oh yeah, it was actually. I like how this is like classic over encumber, where your character is like frozen to the ground the second they carry too much stuff. They literally cannot move.
How do you do?
I should go sell those books and stuff.
You like to walk a fine line, don't you?
What the fuck does that mean? Did you see? What did you just say to me? You like to walk a fine line, don't you? Excuse me?
Well now, my prices are reasonable.
Yeah, I can't tell if they think you're hitting on them. Yeah. Very strange. Is there like someone, a bookseller? Is there someone who's just like a... Oh, see that outfitter. I want to see if I can get a better sword. I'm over encumbered. I just want to sell all this shit.
Go ahead.
Yeah, were there arrows? There they are. Probably not going to be able to pick them up, though, without over-encumbering myself, so... I keep going back and forth and back and forth. Hey, they gave me a bunch of free shit, and I'm going to sell it all. I need all that gold I can get.
How do you do?
I like how this guy doesn't... It's just like this person just keeps walking in and out of your store with more stuff to sell.
You'll find the best prices right here.
Rats and then mushrooms. Excuse me. Pardon
Don't
me.
press your luck.
Speak, traveler.
You're on your honor.
Quickly, Outlander.
What's the person's name? Drain Thelis. House is in Belmore on the east side of town near the river. Literally the one right ahead.
My time is precious, so make
We can do this. We can fight some rats. Like I said, the game is going to be uninstalled if I can't do this.
Are you the one they sent to take care? These rats are such a nuisance. I'm worried they'll eat all of my pillows. You like pillows, don't you? Anyway, I've got one trapped in my bedroom here, and the other two are in my storage area upstairs. Rats, that is, not pillows. Here's the key for that door.
These
There
people are
at least
crazy.
3 of these
Oh,
beasts.
ow, sorry, I bumped my mic.
Haven't gotten into my good pillows.
One sec, I need to rest. Yeah, resting is illegal. Oh, please, just let me get my stamina up. Can I eat this Kwama egg? Kwama egg had no effect on you. Please. Just gonna stand here.
Traveler.
I got a couple. I'm gonna just use a restore fatigue. I got a couple. Right, we killed some bandits already, so we should be able to do this. Oh god. We did it. We did one. We gotta kill 2 more. No. Please. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Now I'm gonna rob her blind. She really likes pillows.
it quick, Outlander. Anything you wish. You know I like
caves.
I'll take your word that the cave rats are dead. Here, take these 100 septums. It's what I agreed to pay the Fighters Guild.
What a silly quest, but fun.
What was that about? Oh, Outlander, did you want something?
You here for orders or advance? I have a very simple... So you killed the rats? Not bad. For you. You ready for more orders? A local egg mine has problems with egg poachers.
Egg poachers.
You're going to solve those Yes. Egg poachers. May sound silly, but those Kwama eggs are among the few things worth exporting from this nasty little province. Drambero, the owner of Shulk Egg Mine, wants to make an example of these thieves to keep other miners from getting funny ideas. The egg poachers, Civillo Othan and Danila Valas, are former egg miners.
I passed that mine on the way into town.
You can handle that, can't you? The mine is a short distance southwest of Balmora, in the bluffs west of the Odai River. The old...
All right, yeah, okay.
Speak up!
You can also look for the mushrooms while we're out there. I want to find a weaponsmith first. Bookseller, egg plates, Fighters Guild, trader, council club, house. I guess I can try. There's the outfitter here, and then there's a trader here. We can try both of those. Who's the outfitter here? Are you the outfitter? Or the trader or whatever?
Ravir knows. What is it, friend?
Do you want to buy some crap? Do you want to buy the very rare, exclusive Directions to Caius Casares? Iron, 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 iron. Steel dagger, iron spear. Fiend katana. Bound longsword on self for fire shield, whatever. Tanto.
Hello, friend. I'm Claudius Clandler. May I interest you in something?
Oh wow, you have worse shit than the other person did. The Book of Dawn and Dusk. Okay, goodbye. Why are these people whistling at me? What the fuck? I'm gonna use one of the beds to rest. These NPCs are looking at my boobular armor, and they're wolf whistling at me. Okay, I'm actually going to... This is a good spot to take a small break. I'm going to use the bathroom. I will be back in a moment, and we'll do more Morrowind stuff. And we're back. So, let's see the map. Egg mine. Okay, yeah, I've got to find some poachers in the egg mine. So I passed that mine. I talked to two guys outside of it, so I know where it is.
is this about?
Egg, like who thought of this at Bethesda? We're like, what if there's like a mine, but they mine eggs from these weird animals? Yeah, that's good. Write it down. Write that down. Write that down. Write that down. Write that down. Doing that in between lines of coke. They had some nutty writers for this game. Yep. I feel like of the mainline, or of the Elder Scrolls games, Morrowind is probably the weirdest on its surface, but like a lot of the stuff, like even in games like Skyrim or even Oblivion, like there's just like weird shit because like the lore of the game is weird. Like it's fucking weird. Yeah, I mentioned it before, like, okay, like the cosmology of this world is insane. So like that isn't actually a star. The sun in this universe, that's not a star. That is a hole ripped in the fabric of reality by a god escaping this reality. Magnus, the god of magic, ripped a hole through reality trying to escape, and it's the sun. And the light coming in is just like pure magic being like bathed down on this planet.
I'm a miner in the Shulk. We haven't seen Civillo Othan or Daenila Vallis, but eggs keep disappearing, and they know the place. Easy. This better be.
Not gonna lie, it's kind of funny when you say it like that. Well, yeah, but like it's one of those things where to 90% of people who don't know any of the lore, that's just the sun, you know? And all of the other stars you see at night are the same thing. They're little pinpricks in the fabric of reality left by gods and other sort of shit escaping. The moons that you see at night are actually the bodies of dead gods. This is kind of spooky. This is like alien shit. Hey there, bud. Hey there, bud. No, stop. Are these guys normal miners or are they evil miners?
If you want something, now's the time. Civillo Othan and Daenila.
They're looking for two people. They're hiding anywhere.
Come on, man. Say something or move on.
No, stop. Found them. They're gonna bum rush me. They're just about to stab me to death. Let my stamina regen a little bit. It's gonna be a lot of this, a lot of stamina regen waiting for the first dozen hours of this game. That's it for Magicka. Combat. Combat. Two assholes with pickaxes are kicking my ass. It's like a slap fight. I just think of that meme, that old meme of like it's like a thumbnail of an old YouTube video where it's like two young kids, like younger kids, probably like teenagers, fighting in like a backyard, and the video is just called Two Retards Fighting. That's what I feel like. I'm one of them.
Surrender your life to me and I will end your pain.
Oops.
Is the end of you, Swit?
Stupid. And the worst part is I can't even hold the mouse button. I have to be, I'm clicking like a maniac.
Surrender your life to me and I will end your pain.
Great skill ups here. My armor, I can just like picture my armor. It's just filled with like dents at the moment from these people banging me with pickaxes forever. Wow, look at the durability. This armor was fully repaired when we left town. And again, I only have 2 spells, and the worst part is that they're both fire spells. So there is like a power attack if you hold the button, you do a wind up, okay. If you hit, okay. Man, I need to get some better, I need to like diversify my damage spells because I have a feeling that in the home of the Dark Elves, there's going to be a lot of Dark Elves, people who are very resilient to fire. So I should probably get something that isn't fire related. I should get like, I don't know, poison or just maybe, no, lightning? Frost? I feel like it's like the opposite of Skyrim, where Skyrim is the land of cold and so everything has fucking frost resistance, and where fire spells shine. Now it's the opposite. Yeah, Dunmer to Morrowind, like North to Skyrim. Yeah, exactly. Like I need to start getting ice spells out. Okay, one is dead. So one of the things I asked earlier, and I don't remember if I got an answer. Should I use always use best attack? Should that be on? Is that like the best way to go? Or should I just be like, because I understand that technically you use different attacks based off of like, if you're holding different buttons while attacking, but it is kind of hard to do.
There is no escape! There is no escape!
Yeah, I'd say so. Okay. Because like I get it, like I'll go back here, like if you, because I get what it is, because if I'm holding W and I attack, I'm doing a thrust, and then if I'm holding, like I'm doing a slash if I'm holding the arrow keys, like, or arrow keys, if I'm holding A and D, you know, and I think it's like just like standing still, I'm doing like an overhead, you know, slash. Like, it's 95% of the time it's better to use the best attack. Okay. What were the two of them? I think that was the two of them. 1, 2. Well, that's it. We did it. We murdered them. Ow, stop. These fucking worms. I just want to leave. Why are the spell sound effects so whimsical? Morrowind is like a depressing, dreary, bleak land, and then you cast a spell and it's like a fucking whirligig. It's like someone pulling a slide whistle. It's like fucking circus sound effects. All in a day's work. I will say, I am enjoying Morrowind more than my short time I spent trying to play Daggerfall like a year ago, or last year sometime. That was miserable. I did not have very much fun with Daggerfall. It was either last year or the year before. Whenever like Daggerfall Unity came out and it became easier to like play Daggerfall that wasn't terrible, or like you know, run it on a modern system, and it was not great. Never let anyone convince you that procedural generation is better than handcrafted levels. Because they're wrong. Oh, I leveled up. Strength. Endurance, fatigue. And is it only 1 point to intelligence then? Yeah, okay, so I guess we'll take agility. One of the Morrowind, I don't know why I keep wanting to say, I see MW and I keep wanting to say fucking Modern Warfare. One of the Morrowind streamers I watched played Daggerfall, and this is someone who's really good at Morrowind, and it was a horrible experience. Died so many times to a simple Skelly boy. Went back to Morrowind soon after. Yeah, I can believe that. Morrowind, like, or Daggerfall was like, it was weird. It was really weird. Like, there were some things kind of cool about it. I had to have like a guide up the whole time to sort of just help me through the menus. But, like, I don't know. Daggerfall is fun to watch a video or two, but screw playing it. It got to the point where it's like, you know what it is? It was like, it was clearing procedurally generated dungeons, and it sucked. It sucked so hard. Just constant, like, oh, it was just miserable. It was like they would go on forever and have so many things in them, and so many passageways, and like nonsensical like directions. It was just awful. Some of the dungeons are pure nonsense. Exactly. Like that was probably my biggest thing I hated about it, was that it was just like, this is awful to navigate. Especially when you see two of, what is that? You see two of the like same sort of procedural, like the same sort of procedural things like at the same time, where it would be like it was like a huge like ramp down and then a ramp up and like a T-junction, and it was really, and like you'd see like multiple of these things at the same time, or you would think you've scoured the entire dungeon, and then there's actually a fucking door you missed, and it's like, oh, just fuck off. Wait, what is this? Where am I? Vasir's something cave. God, I'm gonna still have that torch. Oh, rat. And I don't have any fucking fatigue, of course. Are these torches in vanilla, or is this a mod? Because this feels like, with like real lighting, feels like a mod. Ebony. Ebony. It's heavy as all shit. Great, I can't. It's worth so much, though. I need to sell everything and like come back with nothing and just carry all this ebony out. I'll be rich. I need to find a mushroom still for the Mage's Guild. What was it? Mushrooms, Bungler's Bane. You can find these on the Bitter Coast. Okay, we gotta go back to the coast, which is west. Okay. Oh man, I might honestly look into a mod or maybe a setting in one of these mods that makes it so that, I don't know, maybe that the fatigue drain on running is like halved, maybe quartered, just for my own sanity. Because honestly, like if they expect me to go across a territory as big as this at this speed most of the time, what? Like that's worse than, I mean, it's straight up a waste of time. It's honestly like, it's just like, I recently, back in December, I played WoW Classic. They had those the WoW 20th anniversary fresh classic servers. And so I played WoW Classic, and that game expects you to walk for the first 40 levels, which takes a very long time in vanilla. And it was awful. It was terrible. And this feels like it would be just as bad. Like when you get a mount in WoW, it's like fucking manna from heaven. You're like, oh my god, I can move now. It's not gonna take me 20 minutes to walk across the zone. At least you can say in multiplayer you're competing with other players for mobs or resources. This is just wasting your time. I get, like, the thing, I think that's the thing though, is that like there's no, I think the difference too is that there is no, like, and it doesn't, like, you have a walk speed in World of Warcraft. It's not that fast, but it doesn't affect your combat performance, you know what I mean? It's not like it like drains your magicka or your magic or your mana or your fucking, you know, I was playing like a rogue, and it's not like playing a rogue. It's like, oh, you sprinted here and you now have no stamina to hit shit. Is this what I think it is? Is this, what is this? It's just like, oh, I thought it was fucking Nirnroot. It's just glowy plant. Like, God, see, that's the thing, is that, like, ooh, there's a shipwreck there. If there wasn't, like, a significant gameplay, like, issue, like, that's the thing, is that, like, man, this sucks. It's something I actually kind of like that a lot of games are doing now, more so with, like, stamina, is certain games are making it now that stamina doesn't actually drain if you're not in combat for like running, which I think is nice, because I think there is a fine line between a game wanting you to sort of invest yourself into it and a game wasting your time. And it can go, you know, depending on who you are, it can be different things. It can, the line can be hard to delineate, but for me, this is wasting my time. Like, well, that's the thing, is it's like I'm not going to actually walk there. Like, that's the thing, is like I'm not going to actually slow walk. What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk like this, like run or sprint or whatever the game considers sprint, and then when I get to the location, I'm going to rest and then just wait until I'm you know, level or refilled or whatever. The balance between realism, immersion, and enjoyability, yeah. You know, and that's the thing, is like I'm not playing this a pure 100% as, you know, like purist already, but like I know one thing that this has that isn't by default. Like by default you have to, this has quick cast enabled as a patch where you can just like cast a spell. Like I hit the R key and I can just cast a spell. Where I think in normal Morrowind, you actually have to pull your hands out like this, and then cast a spell. Like that to me makes it so much more enjoyable, being able to quickly just like, okay, in combat I need to cast a heal. Bam, I've healed myself. Silver longsword, yo. Good find. I think silver means I can attack ghosts with it too, right? Because I think this has, like, I know Oblivion, I know they got rid of it in Skyrim, I'm pretty sure, but in Oblivion, you could only hit ghosts with weapons that were either enchanted or made out of silver. Yeah? Okay, cool. That's good. I'm glad. That's cool. So if we come across any ghosty enemies, we can hit them. No, it's not how you spell wreck. Shut up. Confused the heck out of me the first time I played. I remember playing Oblivion and first encountering that, and I thought it was like, it's one of those things where I think in Oblivion it says like, I don't know what it says particularly, but it said something like your weapon does no damage to this entity or something. And I thought that that was really cool. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, it makes sense. How do you hit a ghost with a sword? That doesn't, you know, it needs to be a magic sword. It needs to be a silver sword. I'm like, okay. Uh-oh. Ooh, diamonds. Ash statue. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's like heavy and worthless. Also, I'm amazed that they have quick loot even in this. That they have a mod for quick loot. I love quick loot in these games because one thing, ooh, expensive ring. One thing opening the containers is so slow by default. So I'll say there was a this isn't the first, or this isn't the only version of this game I had installed. This version of this game with this mod pack is this is on the original, like this is using the original Morrowind with Mod Organizer and Wabbajack and all that. I know that there's the whole, I think it's called OpenMW is what it is, which is like a modernized version of the game with changes to the engine and stuff like that. I looked into that, and there was even a mod pack for it, a significant mod pack. It was called a Total Overhaul mod pack, and I installed it, and it was insane. It was an insane mod pack, like crazy, crazy, crazy in the amount of stuff that it changes. And like it was even more visually, like it was a complete, like there was like super textures, models, everything. It was nuts. But there were some changes to it or that I did not really like. One of them, or things that it didn't have that I didn't like. One of them was that it used a really, really ugly UI replacement. It used a UI replacement that made everything like borderless. So you see like how you have all these nice little lines and like trim and stuff like that? It made it all gone. So it was just like, everything was just like a black box. It looked unfinished. And I thought it was actually how it was supposed to look. And then it also didn't have quick loot, which was bizarre. Also, the performance was worse because of all the mods and like visual changes. And because it was using OpenMW and its own sort of like OpenMW specific modding tools, I couldn't add mods as easily. Like I didn't know how to add mods to it, so I didn't want to risk it. Where this version using the original game is using Mod Organizer 2, which I have a ton of experience with. So if I need to add a mod to this or change a mod, I can do it. And this one already had things like quick loot and this UI is just like upscaled and stuff like, you know, it's more graphically, it's more stable, better performance. Most people use OpenMW. I could see I could see, like it's just a case of like I don't know what, like I think OpenMW would be cool if I was going to try to do like Morrowind MP with someone. If I wanted to do multiplayer with someone, that would be kind of cool. But there's some hard-coded changes on 100%, but the dev decided that's going to happen. And the thing is I think like this is more, even with all the mods I have in this, with this mod pack, this is still like a pretty vanilla. Like this is like vanilla plus. The mod pack advertises itself as like, or they call themselves Morrowind Remaster, and it doesn't do too much to change the gameplay. You know, and I see like, you know, people. I looked at over the last couple days. I looked at the Morrowind category on Twitch. And like there are people who are playing this game like pure vanilla. Like they download the game and that's it, and then they start it up. And so it's still at like, you know, 680 by, or like, you know, 820 by 680 or something. I remember, I think I saw someone who was actually playing the Xbox version. That looks good. That looks good. Whatever's replacing the sky is good. That's Masser. See, that's a body of a dead god. This lore is wild. I'm a huge vanilla player, just stability and maybe quality of life. Yeah, I can agree. I could see that. Like I want it to be a little bit more because I don't know. I like mod packs. But like this is perfectly playable. Like that's the thing is like, you know, people advertise like or a big thing was like people saying OpenMW, OpenMW, OpenMW. And it's one of those things where it's like I don't know why though. Like this is perfectly playable. Like I don't know what you're doing. Like this is playable. There's a bunch of stuff that already exists in terms of quality of life, like mods and fixes.
You will have to get rid of that.
Oh, fucking moon sugar. Jesus Christ.
Good to see you again. Please, whenever. Well.
I think what I'm going to do off stream is I'm going to go... Oh my god, those are my boots. They're ruined. I'm going to go back to that. I'm gonna just go back and forth between that mine. And steal all that ebony. I'm like that with every Bethesda game, even Skyrim, which is made to be modded, to be honest. I just like, I don't know, I could not play any... Morrowind, okay, Morrowind, I don't know. I've never played Morrowind, so I can't say it, but like Oblivion, Fallout 3, Skyrim, I could not play these games vanilla. I'd say that, you know which game I could play vanilla, and I have, and that for the vast majority of my playthroughs have been vanilla? Fallout New Vegas. What is the difference between Fallout New Vegas and those other games? It wasn't made by Bethesda.
I have the finest dirt everywhere, dirt.
What can G do for you?
Mushrooms. Yes, these are good samples. And right support. Potions. Yay, I got a potion. Cheap, restore health. Hey, I'll take it.
It needs potions?
Look at my selection and let me know if anything interests you. Good to see you. Do you need my service?
I need to find someone who I can learn Mark and Recall from.
See anything you like, Outlander?
What can I do for you? Looking for something in particular?
I cannot think with all these interruptions. Please say your words.
Calm creature. Soothing bomb. Cure 1 poison. It's only 51, I'll take it, whatever. I did it.
I don't have any duties for associate.
Advancement?
Congratulations. You are now officially the apprentice.
Yay, an
Study
apprentice.
diligently and I don't have any duties for an apprentice. Speak with me again when you have proved. I don't have...
I gotta go back to the cat. As soon as I said cat there in that last sentence, my cat walked in the room.
I have the finest spells in town.
Ajira has made a bet with Galbadir that Ajira would be a journeyman before him. Now, study these mushrooms and red report. Give him this fake soul gem. Take it and put it in his desk. Okay.
Such useless creatures.
What am I supposed to report to the lady? Like, what am I supposed to do? What did Ajira have you do? Oh, sabotage another member of the guild. I should put the fake soul gem in Gelbadir's desk.
Hail, friend. Step right up, Outlander, and look over my collection of scrolls. What is this about?
Scrolls, eh? Want to buy this soul gem I stole from you? Thank you.
Magic is my speciality. How can I help you?
Well, now what? How is okay? Anything else for me to do?
Welcome, friend.
Flowers. Wish I knew this. I could have gone out there. Golden Cannet, Stone Petal, Willow Anther, Heather. Well, it's stuff that a Mage's Guild would have you do, I suppose. Go pick plants, asshole.
How do you do?
I need you to repair all my armor. It's destroyed.
How do you do? I'm listening.
Adamantium coats, medium armor. Never mind. Got any good stuff? Got any heavy? Is there another person in town who sells armor? Is there another armorer or blacksmith? Smith. Pawnbroker, outfitter. Go do that. Turn in the quest for the Fighters Guild.
Yes, what is it?
What's the status on... You got both of them? Good. Here's your payment. 100 septums. And we've got some extra potions from a recent raid. Take these. They'll come in handy. We have a contract from the Caldera Mining Company to kill 4 Telvanni agents responsible for trouble at the Caldera. 4 Telvanni agents are responsible for thefts and disappearances at the Caldera Ebony Mines. They're southwest of the town of Caldera, I believe. Check around when you're in Caldera. They'll give you better directions.
Okay. Mages Guild. Collect plants. Fighters Guild. Kill these motherfuckers. I like how your quest log is just your quest journal is literally a journal. Report to Caius Casades. Like, the Silt Striders are fucking weird looking. They're very alien.
Probably. Good day, Outlander. I'm Balmora's caravaner. Why walk when you can ride?
How do I get to Caldera? Can I teleport with the Mages Guild?
Good to see you.
Caldera.
Do you need my service?
What can I do for you today?
Where on the map is this?
My potions are fresh and potent.
You seem light on spells.
Oh, okay. It's not that far. It's just north of Balmora. The Ebony Mines are southwest.
Fresh game.
You seem light on spells. Let us talk business.
Oh, can I just take this shit? Because I'm rank associate? Is that like, if I can just steal this shit, I'm going to just steal this shit. Wow, thanks, guys. Oh, not that, though. Not that particular potion.
Dirt, 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 dirt. Everywhere, dirt.
Are there any merchants in this town? Clothier. Pawnbroker. That looks like a helmet on that sign. Armorer. Hello.
Welcome to Caldera. Hail, Outlander. I've great prices for you today. Come, Outlander.
What do you got?
Let us do business.
Steel boots. I am missing boots. My ensemble has negative boots. I also don't have any pauldrons. Do you have any pauldrons? You got a right pauldron. I am literally too heavy with this stuff. Does armor on you have weight? It does. What is this? Trader.
Good day. Let's do business.
Do you want to buy all these Kwama eggs?
A pleasure to see you. Let's do some business, shall we?
Steel tower. Let's see what he has. Steel shield. Armor rating 20. 15 pounds. It's the same weight. Yeah, fuck it. Steel shield. Fucking look at us now, all steeled. Well, we don't have any pauldrons, but other than that, we're all steeled up.
My time is short, so get on with it.
Steel. Starring Shaq. There was a movie back in the 90s, I think, called Steel, and it was a superhero movie where Shaquille O'Neal played a superhero called Steel, who was like a robot suit man. That's like hidden lore or something.
Yes.
This better be important.
He was like, it's a weird thing where, I don't know, does it happen as much anymore? But like where you have the crossover of like a celebrity of one thing trying to become an actor. I know it's been around for a while, but like, you know, you had like people who were celebrity, like sports, you know, they were athletes, they were, and then they tried to become, you know, they had a couple movies. Or musicians. Hulk Hogan and Three Ninjas. Yeah. Hulk Hogan and Three Ninjas. Like, is this a false memory? But isn't Beyonce in one of the fucking... Beyonce is in one of the Austin Powers movies. Like, I didn't misremember that, did I? No, yeah, it is. She's in, Beyonce is in, I couldn't even, it wasn't a false memory. I wasn't sure if I was mixing her up with like a different musician. But yeah, it was her, according to Wikipedia, it was her theatrical film debut. The third Austin Powers movie, Austin Powers Gold Member. It's where the villain is a weird Dutch guy who has a gold penis. I saw that movie in the theaters as a kid. That one famous line where Michael Caine is in that movie too. Oh my God, Michael Caine is in that too. I can't even fucking... He has a line where he goes, "There's two things I can't stand in this world. People who are intolerant of other people's cultures and the Dutch." I think of that line every once in a while. Okay, so I'm assuming the ebony mines are in this, because this looks like on the map like a caldera. Also, I can't really go southwest in that direction. What the fuck is this? Is this hostile? Do I kill this thing? Yep. Okay, good. I remember seeing the second Austin Powers movie at a super young age. I don't know how my friend had the movie. I think I was allowed to watch it as a kid because a lot of like the more like sexual stuff just goes over your head. Like as a kid, it just didn't. I didn't like. I didn't get it. Like so, it just didn't make any sense to me. But like some of it, it's like I get it. Like it's like the stuff that you did get was not like you just go, oh, that was funny, haha. Like it's funny when the femme robots have machine guns in their boobs. Like it doesn't matter what age you are. That's funny. Like that's the joke. It's Greetings. It's gonna turn out bad. Hail, traveler. Oh shit, what are their names? Oh, this is one of the bad ones.
No, I haven't seen any Telvanni agents around here.
How'd they get this picture of my face into the game? What the fuck? Dragon Scale Tower Shield. Medium armor. Ugh. Ugh. Blah, 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 blah. Ugh. Speed. Gotta go fast. I said Sanic at the beginning of the game. I said, is this the quality of the Telvanni agents? Don't spam the attack, charge it. I will try to remember that advice, but I probably won't. Are they in here? The rest of them in here? I'm gonna guess so. He was standing right outside. If I go close, are these three gonna... Oh, fuck. Shit. So there's gonna be some quality cheese happening here, which is go outside, heal, and then go back in. Oh god. Nyx Hound. There's like 4 different creatures in this game that I get confused. They all kind of just look the same to me. It's quicker to spam the attack, but you'll miss more often. Please. This is a great way to level up heavy armor. I have used that heal spell like 700 times, and I don't think I've leveled Resto once. I will find a way to turn that sound effect off, so help me God. If I have to go into the game files and fucking find that file and delete it like manually, I will do it. I hope these guys were the Telvanni agents. They were. So, okay, yeah, okay. These were all of them. Iron Shart Sword. Even Skyrim is super slow level, but just self-healing. You'll have 100 armor, have 100 weapon, and like 60 resto. Oh, man. Well, that wasn't that bad. It's getting a little better. It's getting a little better. I found this silver longsword. That helped. I have a full set, almost a full set, of steel armor. That helped. Can I sleep in this hammock? Ah. In this one, you level up any kind of magic school just by casting spell. It doesn't matter if the power of the spell, it's quite slow. Okay. I have a feeling it's going to be like... I have a feeling that if I end up putting in points into, like, training, it will probably be the magic schools. Like, heavy armor, melee, like, long blade, block. All that stuff seems to level up pretty respectably by taking hits and dealing hits. But like magic, I don't think I've gotten a single level up in magic so far. Or maybe like one. Ooh, I gotta remember. Okay, so using this quick thing, I'm gonna put in my, I'm on this quick thing, the lockpick. And I'm gonna put here the steel sword, so then I can do hold shift, boom, lockpick. And then I could switch back. And I'll do... Aha! Wasn't even worth it. Slowly but surely becoming an actual god. Sujama, not really worth it. Flint. Jug, 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 jug. Steel fire sword? Squeeze me? Long blade. Again, fire damage, though. Fire damage in Morrowind. Create a custom spell that has everything at 1 point and it's a touch spell. Will cost almost nothing to cast and will train your magical skill quicker, in quotes. It's damn tedious, though. I might do that. That might be like an offline thing if I feel like it, to just do it like on, if I want to kill time. This one doesn't sell for as much, so we'll take that one. God, if I ever need 1,000 bowls and cups and paper. I did it. Like, what the fuck? Slaughterfish. Big ones, too. Come on. I'll say, that's another thing. It's kind of hard to judge how close you are to an enemy. Like, if I'm standing here, do I hit? If I'm standing here, do I hit? I feel like these underwater bits in like caves are just there to be like, hey, player, why don't you go swimming? There's something under there. Well, you know, go swimming. You know, there could be loot there. You know, you could go loot. You know, yeah, you could drown, but loot. I'm laughing quite hard. I almost had the same build in my first playthrough, but my character was a high elf instead of a Breton. I didn't take. This is essentially like I have a Skyrim playthrough that I'm doing at the same time, and I'm going to be doing an Oblivion playthrough eventually as well. And I'm doing the same character over every single one, a Breton battle mage, spellblade, whatever you want to call it. Heavy armor, melee, magic. Actually, what the fuck am I doing? I have a fucking water breathing spell. I don't know if that system is better or worse than the lockpicking from other Bethesda games. It's not the most interesting. Oh god, I'm drowning. It's not the most interesting way to do a lockpicking system, but good god, is it less tedious than doing 8,000 lockpicking minigames. Doing the same thing with a ranger assassin type of build. I feel like, you know what it is? I want to avoid the call of the stealth archer or the assassin build, because I feel like, especially with Skyrim, I have done that kind of playthrough 1,000 times, where it just ends up being like crouch walking around, shooting arrows, stabbing people. So I'm trying to get out of my like comfort zone, and the one way to do that is magic. I never really engaged with magic in any of these games, in any of the Elder Scrolls games. And so I'm trying to force myself more and more, like, use magic, use spells, get some spells. This game rewards exploration quite well, so don't worry about going looking for things. I have found that of like the 4 caves I've been in so far, there has been a good amount of like nooks and crannies to like stick your head in and see what you can find. You know, where you can like, it's like you don't have to do it. It might not be worth it, but like it's something. You can find like a chest, you can find some gold, you can find a piece of armor. Master lockpicks are the best lockpick, obviously. They can almost open almost everything at level 1. They're limited though. They break, right? They all like have uses, yeah. It's a weird system. I don't know what these things are, but I hate them. Quama Forager. It's a weird system, it seems like, the way that works, because one of the things I think, and it's one of the things whenever you see a video of someone who doesn't like this game or who doesn't enjoy the combat, is they'll do the combat in a way that is completely contradictory to like what the game tells you to do. So you have skills, and they'll pick up that dagger at the very beginning of the game on the desk. They won't have short blade as a skill, and then they'll go out and try to hit stuff with it, and they'll wonder why they're not hitting anything. And it's like, yeah, okay, you can complain about the game's combat. I've made fun of it, especially really, really early on. And like the first 2 hours of this game, the combat is stupid because of how hit and miss it is. But when you're gonna do that, at least do it accurately. And don't completely misrepresent how the combat works.
What's your question? Good fortune, good fortune, Outlander. Ah, you bring good fortune with you. Welcome.
Good day to you, Outlander. Can I be of service to you?
God, I'm so heavy, and it's all just because of my armor. And maybe all these potions. I don't think I'm ever gonna use this ring, but I'm keeping it because for a rainy day, I guess. I'm never gonna remember to use these fortify spells or these fortify pots. To be honest, it's similar to watching some new Fallout player say, I'm gonna roll with guns and put all their points into agility, and then use a laser pistol. Well, yeah, again, it requires a little bit of attention on the player's part to realize that, like, It's like there are different skills for that. Useless if you don't use stealth. In any case, stealth is weird here. I have heard that stealth is not the best way to play Morrowind, especially if you're like new. That it's better to avoid that. I think you know what I think it's like streamer brain. There's like a lot. There are, and I don't think I'm immune to it, but I feel like there are some streamers who their whole job is playing video games. They play video games all day, for hours at a time. That's what they do. And oftentimes these people are people who have spent their whole life like, oh, video games are a hobby. I've played all these games. I love video games. And then you watch them play something and you're like, how have you ever played anything? You don't know what you're doing.
Reasonable prices for top
actually, let me see
quality magic. Welcome to Caldera. We're an imperial town through and through, obviously. So, can I help you?
Good day. Do you seek my servant?
This is Caldera. Welcome, welcome. You are among friends. What can I get you?
Well, he has recall. Can I find someone who has Mark?
I have the finest spell. I'm sure we can work out a fair price.
I'm Amelia Deronia the Imperial.
Shopping for it.
What can I do for you? See anything you like?
Just want to see, make sure I didn't miss it.
I'm sure we can work out a fair price.
I'm Amelia. What can I do for you?
At your service, Outlander.
I gotta go turn this into the Fighters Guild. And then I gotta ask, or I gotta go find flowers for the mages. Nerds want me to go pick fucking flowers.
Yes, what is it?
Do you have more information on the Telbon? You got all four? Good.
Okay.
I'll make some people
Orders?
I need someone to return a codebook that belongs. The codebook our client wants is in the hands of Sotilda at the South Wall in Balmora. She's Thieves Guild. I take full responsibility. And listen, I'm Guild Steward. When I say jump, the codebook our client wants is in the hands of
What's this all about?
So I said, where's the money in that?
What flowers did they want me to get? She wants gold. I wonder if I can just I wonder if I can find these, just buy these at an alchemist.
So what do you want?
Golden Cannet, stone flower petals, willow, anther, and heather.
I'm sure we can work out a fair price.
Yeah, looking like a big no. God damn it. Golden Cannon. It just says like find them. Just go find them. So I'll head south. Not gonna lie, I'm quite surprised no one has come into the stream Twitch side and started throwing around advice, trying to help. It will happen. Also, I think I picked a bad night. It's a Sunday night. You know, I don't know. I feel like Sunday is like a bad night for streaming. In my opinion, I never really watched streams on Sunday nights when I did that because it's like, I gotta go do things in the morning. I'm not staying up to watch a stream. The only reason I'm doing a stream tonight too is because I didn't do one last night because I was out. Oh, there we go. These look like flowers. Willow? Golden Cannon. Willow Anther. Heather. One more. It's like this thing? Cork bulb. No. What was the other one? Stone flower. Dark blue. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, no. Tricked me. I'm watching the stream because I can't sleep. A stupid scorpion in my room let me paranoid. Like a real scorpion? Like there's a scorpion in your room? That's fucking horrifying. That's like... If that's actually like a scorpion, that's like... If that's actually what happened, that's like 70% of my nightmares is having some sort of horrible thing in my... Like, encountering it. Oh, God. I can't. I don't. I'm so glad I don't live anywhere where those kind of creatures live. I live in a place where it's way too fucking cold. It gets way too cold for that. It's nice and northernly. Oh, there's creepy crawlies, but they're nowhere near as bad as some places. It was above my fucking head on the wall beside my bed. Can they stick to walls, scorpions? Is that something they can do? I've never seen a scorpion in real life outside of like an exhibit. Like they don't exist here. No one ever finds scorpions. Like they just don't live here. You know, it's just not, they don't live here. And we barely have any sort of like things like that. We don't have like those kind of things or like snakes or any sort of like lizards. It's much too cold. That's awful. I didn't know that they could do that. What is this place? Ancestral tomb. Yes, and it's horrifying. That's awful. That's fucking... Oh, that's awful. I'm so glad. I wish I didn't know that. The door was fucking trapped. I'm paralyzed. If you can't see anything, don't worry, neither can I. Fuck you, ghosts. Yeah, I got a silver sword, assholes. right, traps exist. Having a I know, that's what it was. I knew there was some reason I should get telekinesis, yes. I remember that in the last playthrough. Like, I haven't played through this game ever, like, fully, but, I do remember that. I do remember the telekinesis spell, essentially just being like, push button from far away spell. Or prepare or restore health potion. Sometimes those doors are a menace. Well, what's going to actually happen is I'm going to forget, and I'm going to die to a trap, and I'm just going to save scum. Emerald. Chest with, like nothing. Like, I don't even want to carry this stuff. This stuff isn't worth it. Iron broadsword, chitin spear. There wasn't anything in it. Is that literally the end of this? That's all that there was? It's just this little... Oh wow, that's unfortunate. I thought there was gonna be more in here. I can't see shit, buddy. It was just as dark for me. I was squinting. There was nothing. I could barely see a thing. It's just, yeah. I guess I will carry a torch with me for that. Your athletic skill increased to 25. These things are so cool. They're just, I don't know, it's just, like, they could have made any sort of, like, creature that is, like, a big taxi thing. But they made, and it's just like, oh, that's so cool looking. The bad thing about having good shaders, I guess, yeah. I don't know. I get it. It's like, yeah, okay, an old tomb would be dark. Yes, it would be pitch fucking black in there, probably. But it doesn't make for the greatest gameplay experience. Here are your fucking flowers. Go find a bowl? I have to go get this person a bowl? Jira told me to go get a bowl. Like, come on. I love the way this game feels. All the art style is very unique and Martian-like, so to speak. I get what you mean. It feels alien. It feels very strange. I almost feel like it would be a fun thing to take a person who has never played an Elder Scrolls game and get them to play Oblivion and then Skyrim and then have them go back and play Morrowind and be like, this is the same world that you know, and it's just fucking weird. And before you answer, if you do have, if you're wondering why I'm answering your stuff seems to be like delayed, why I'm answering it, it's just that because of how I'm streaming to both Twitch and YouTube, the YouTube stream is delayed by a little bit, and it might be affected to, it might be worse depending on your connection and where you are. So that's the reason why these things feel a little delayed if on the YouTube side. Apologies, it's just the way that I have to stream through these to get to these two at the same time.
I have the finest spells in
These two sites.
Good to see you. Do you need my services?
Are you here for scrolls? Have you been helping Ajira with the...
Oh, I didn't want to leave.
I don't have any duties for an apprentice, but you may be... Congratulations.
Yay,
You're now
I'm a
officially
journeyman.
I need someone to convince an ex-Telvanni to join us. While you're there, you can collect Manwe's guild due. Manwe has failed to pay her dues for several years, and she now owes us over 2,000 septums.
2,000?
She is researching something in Punabi. Leave Balmora going towards Fort Moonmoth to the east.
Oh my
Cross
God.
the old Dwemer Bridge just north of the...
All right, I'll read that later.
to Molag Amur. Go past the Dwemer ruin and follow the winding trail east until you reach a lake. You will see Miranda's to your south. I will mark this stronghold on...
Is there something you need?
So wait. But told her that reports on the mushrooms and flowers of Ardenfell have been stolen. I should take a look around the Mages Guild for the reports. So they should be... Time to start looking around. I'm wondering if it's just like a paper somewhere, if it's like on the ground or something, or like on a shelf. Aha! I fucking like knew that. Like, has to be somewhere. There you go. Listen, person, if you're want to fucking ruin someone else's report, burn it. Throw it in the garbage. Oh shit! There's two of them. God damn it. Okay, so I gotta find both of them. I didn't think they were separate reports. Oh wow, they found it.
What was that?
Here they are. Manager works very hard. A bunch of potions. Cool. Can I sell them to you? Actually, wait. Exclusive spell. What was that one? I'll take that one back. Take that and take that. Okay, that's it. All right, so that's it for her for now.
Do you need my services?
I think this other person had I gotta convince some Telvanni to join us or something.
Have you convinced Lara Beriloth to join? The Telvanni's name is
He
Lara
is in
Beriloth.
Sulipund.
Sulipund is further along the trail from Punabi.
I must say that your mod list seems interesting. It's a pretty it's look up what is it called? It's called, if you know what Wabbajack is. Wabbajack is a way to essentially very quickly install a mod list that someone else has made. And this is one of the mod lists on Wabbajack for Morrowind. It's called Morrowind Remastered. It's trying to... It updates the game visually and adds a bunch of tweaks and a bunch of fixes and a bunch of adjustments to the gameplay, but trying to keep the overall experience very much like the original game, to the so that someone who's even a purist could play this and still be like, yeah, this is Morrowind. But it adds a lot of like quality of life stuff as well as visual overhauls, like the shaders and new textures and stuff like that. It's very good. It's also pretty small. It's Morrowind. There's not that, I think it's only a 10 to 15 gigabyte mod pack, which is pretty tiny. So, and it was very quick to download. and very, very easy to set up. There wasn't very much, and it's easy to set up, and there is a whole bunch of extra stuff if you want to adjust it yourself. If you want to tweak certain aspects of the things that are in this mod pack, it can be easily done. And if you're careful and you know how to mod safely and properly, it can also be added on. If there's like some mod that you particularly like for Morrowind, it's pretty easy to toss it on top without breaking things.
Speak, traveler.
Sulapun, Unabi, go towards Fort Moonmoth to the east, cross the old Dwemer Bridge, go past the Dwemer ruins, follow the winding trail east until you reach a lake. There's something else I have to do in town. I had to get a code book from someone. That's code book from the South Wall. Okay. In comparison to the more than 200 gigabyte mod list for Skyrim, yeah, it seems more safe. I have been playing also on this channel. I've been playing Skyrim Lore Rim 3.0 mod pack, which is in total half a terabyte. It clocks in at about a little over 500 gigabytes.
Something for the lady today? Good to see you again. Please, whenever you're in Belgium, stop by.
Code book.
I wouldn't talk to you about that sort
Persuasion.
of thing. You are generous, and your sharing is good. I like sharing. Okay, friend. You know about the code book. I don't want any trouble with you, so just take it. Just don't tell anyone I gave it to you.
Ah, yes, the classic give someone gold and they'll just spill their guts. It's funny, this one drive I have on my computer, I have a 2 terabyte SSD, and it's about half full with just one modded Skyrim, one modded New Vegas, and one modded Morrowind, and a couple other things. There's some other Steam games there, but it's like the good chunk of it is just Bethesda mod packs. I'm playing 3 Bethesda games at the same time, rotating between this now, Lore Rim, and Fallout New Vegas, Tale of Two Wastelands, wrong guild. Man, bribery has worked for millennia. Yeah, but it's like the most bribery works. It's not the most engaging game mechanic of like, you go to someone and it's like, hey, tell me thing, and they go, no, I'm not gonna tell you thing, no fucking way, and then you just give them some gold and it's like, here you go.
Have you recovered that? I'm glad to see that. Here's your 50 septums. The guild needs more like you, obedient and efficient. If you want, Helvian Desele owes one of our clients. Helvian Desele runs a corner club in Suran. She owes Manos Othreleth, one of our clients, 200 septums.
Where the fuck
Bring
is
this
Suran?
money to me and I'll let you keep half of it. Did you recover the debt money from Desele yet? Or have you just been wasting time? No worries.
All right, I'm listening.
Ask your question.
Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim, Fallout 3, New Vegas, and someday Fallout 4 for the memes all at once on every single streaming platform at the same time. It's like one of those Zoomer short attention span memes where it's just like 10 different games all at the same time. Just like, you know, that to keep the Zoomers interested, you have to have like what is it called? Like whatever that fucking mobile game is, you have to have it in the corner at all time running. Was it Subway Surfers, or am I like I feel like I'm dating myself because I don't know what the fuck that game is. I've never played it.
Good day, Outlander. I'm Balmo. I am blessed to be at your service, Outlander.
Like that jumpy train tracks thing? Yeah, that one. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what that is. She owns She runs a corner club here. Sideways Frogger, but trains. Oh god, I wonder what this is.
I try and run a respectable business, and the Kamona Tong keeps asking for this money, for my safety. What is it really for? To keep me safe from Orvus Dren's thugs. That's what it's for, and I'm not paying it.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
I try and run a respectable bit. Nice to see you. Care to look through my selections? All right, you've convinced me.
I had to spend like 500-600 gold to get 200 gold from her.
This is the silt struck. Speak your needs.
Off those last 2 quests, I'm like in the hole, like 5 to like 800 gold or something like that.
Did you recover the debt money? Do you have the 200? Good work. Here's your share.
Can I get promoted now?
The Fighters Guild recognizes you. You are now the apprentice.
I love the Morrowind speech minigame. Imagine how it would work in reality, just standing there calling someone a twat over and over until they tell you what you want to know. Yep. There's just nothing else to say, but yep.
I have a bounty contract for the orc. This orc is an outlaw, living openly in a house here in Balmora. I have a contract here that says 250 septums are yours if you bring her to justice.
All right. Okay. Okay. Just give them a $5 and they give you what you need. What was the orc's name? Duragrog Bowl. Oh, Red Cross. Okay. Near the corner club. You know what? It's something I just realized looking over Morrowind like this. It kind of reminds me of Fallout in terms of the like I mentioned earlier that like this game, like Morrowind feels desolate. A lot of it feels desolate. And like this looks like it needs to be a little rustier, but this could be like a Fallout screenshot. You know what I mean? Like it's got the same sort of like almost like wasteland. It's a wasteland. A grog bowl sounds like a fun pirate-themed ramen. To be fair, they live near a giant volcano. Yeah. Don't ask about the current in the Elder Scrolls lore. Don't ask about the current state of Morrowind. It's not good.
Yeah, what? You're wasting my time.
Did I just start
Say
fucking
your
killing her?
business. He'll grow weak.
Well, that's the end of her. Morrowind always remind me of a more miserable Scottish Highlands. I can see that. The bits right up north, it's almost tundra, plus volcanoes. Oh, now Morrowind is gone. No one has to worry about Morrowind anymore. Well, more so Vardenfell is gone. Vardenfell is gone. And the rest of Morrowind is not doing great.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Give me the status on I heard
She's
that
dead.
Duragrabol is dead. Here's your 250 septums. I don't have orders for anyone. The Fighters Guild recognizes you.
Yay,
You
I'm
are
a
now
journeyman.
I don't have orders for anyone under the rank of Protector. The Fighters Guild recognizes you. Your talents are noteworthy. But I don't have orders for anyone under the rank of Protector.
Okay.
Find out what you need for advancement.
Go
The guild
to
stewards at Vivek,
Vivek.
City, Sadrith Mora,
Mora,
or
Sadrith Mora.
Aldrin.
Okay. Well, we're done with the Balmora Mages Guild, Fighters Guild. What does the Mages Guild want me to do? Right, I gotta join a guild. Gotta get a guy to join the guild. And then I need to find someone's guild dues. Although, I think that will be a good spot to end the stream. I'm gonna name this save. I am having fun. I am having a lot of fun. This was actually much more enjoyable than I thought. I was worried that this was gonna be a non-starter. I thought I was gonna be really upset and disappointed at this game, but I'm having a lot of fun.
Don't stand about.
Oh my god, lady, leave me alone. Jesus. I like this game. This game's fun. I will be playing more of it in the near future. And yeah, that's part 1 Morrowind.